Hello, guys.
Hi.
How different was the movie from the previous ones?
Completely different.
Yeah.
I think all of the installments have been totally different, and this one I would say has the highest stakes, and the characters are a lot more developed and have really hard choices to make.
Yeah, because the characters are more developed, like you care for them more, and so it's like really intense.
Yeah, and your characters, of course, have a very change in this movie. They change sides, what can we say? And they go for family and they go for what is right. How is that affect on the characters? Do you think fans are gonna cope along with that?
I think if they've liked the book, they will like the movie, because you know it sticks like perfectly to the book. I'm sure not everything, you can't fit it all into this movie. That's one of the reasons why they cut it in two. And yeah, I just think the fans are really gonna see it and they're really gonna love it.
Being in a movie, and a big movie, it's a franchise that's gonna be remembered for ages.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you?
It feels pretty insane. Like, I remember my first time pulling up to the Breaking Dawn set, there was just like all of these trailers, and it was crazy, and it was just really fun just being a part of it, and it still is fun because it's not even close to being over.
Yeah. What do you think people is gonna remember from your character? What do you want them to take away?
I mean, I hope that like people who have read the books, who are familiar with that, feel like, you know, that the portrayal in the movies did it service to the character in the books. I mean, that's like kind of my biggest concern, because people really do care about these characters, and it's such an opportunity to be able to bring one to life, and I worked hard.
in a few years to come, when they go back, you go, oh, Breaking Dawn, Twilight, the Twilight saga, and you're like, oh, I was there. What do you want people to think about?
I just hope they remember like how grand it was, and how like everyone was so just like dedicated to see this movie, and how much fun we all had, you know?
Yeah, I think some of the more lasting aspects of the franchise are just the way in which it sort of brought people together all over the world. It's kind of incredible, and you know, they're all different kinds of people who have passion for this one thing, and it spans generations and within families and countries, and just to be a little tiny part of that is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I'm sure.
If someone hasn't seen any of the Twilight movies, what would you tell me? What is this movie, or this movie's about? At the end, it's a love story.
It is. That's exactly right. And I think that like the love story is the most poignant in this installment, because again, you're like so much more invested in them. And then I don't know, it just seemed very real to me this time.